100%. She's killed me with the workouts, especially at the beginning. Here, let me show you how I've been working out.
Modern American football has evolved to the extent that the quarterback is usually considered the leader of the offense and the most important player on the team. Onto the scene in 2018. His first year as a starter, throwing 50 touchdowns, and since May, considering that Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and even Russell Wilson would still probably garner some votes in that conversation. Still, Patrick Mahomes has made a name for himself with his consistently impressive performances. Today we're looking at why Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, is the most valuable player in the NFL. Make sure to leave a like on this video if you're a fan of the NFL, the Chiefs, and Patrick Mahomes. Also, if you would like to join this month's giveaway of a brand new iPhone 12, then all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and watch this video until the end to find and comment the hidden message. Good luck! Some people claim that stats are not the most effective way to judge who the best is at any given position. While this is true, stats still give us some good numbers to compare. However, there are so many stats to consider when ranking quarterbacks. You have yards, touchdowns, interceptions, and so many more things to compare. It's important to know that each quarterback, who may be in the running for MVP of the year, has different things that they are leading in. Mahomes has the most yards among the quarterbacks in this comparison, and Rodgers had the most touchdowns. Tom Brady has the best career numbers. Rodgers has the best overall stats of the year, and he would easily be crowned the best quarterback in the NFL if it was based on stats alone. But it's certainly not the case. One thing that must be considered is an overall success, and Patrick Mahomes has that. The superstar quarterback was the driving force behind the Chiefs' Super Bowl triumph last season. How did it all begin? Patrick Lavon Mahomes II was born September 17, 1995 in Tyler, Texas. He initially played college football and college baseball at Texas Tech University. He entered his freshman season as a backup to Davis Webb and saw his first career action against Oklahoma State after Webb was pulled out of the game with an injury. In that game, Mahomes completed 2 of 5 passes for 20 yards for 1 touchdown and an interception. After Webb was again injured, Mahomes started his first career game against Texas. He completed 13 of 21 passes for 109 yards in the game. The quarterback remained the starter for the season's final 3 games. Against Baylor, he threw for a Big 12 freshman record 598 yards with 6 touchdowns and 1 interception. For the season, he passed for 1,547 yards and 16 touchdowns with 4 interceptions. The young star picked up from where he left off, only that this time, he was the starting quarterback. In the season's first game, Patrick Mahomes passed for 425 yards and 4 touchdowns in a 59-45 win over Sam Houston State University. He followed with a 361-yard passing performance against UTEP, throwing for 4 touchdowns and rushing for 2 in Tech's 69-20 win over the Miners. Against TCU, Mahomes passed for 392 yards and 2 touchdowns in the 55-52 loss. Overall, in the 2015 season, he finished with 4,653 yards, 36 touchdowns, and 15 interceptions. In his junior year, he led all NCAA Division I FBS players in multiple categories including passing yards, with 5,052 yards, and total touchdowns with 53 touchdowns. Mahomes then entered the 2017 NFL Draft, where he was the 10th overall selection by the Chiefs. After being drafted in the first round in 2017 and sitting out an entire season, Mahomes did something quite extraordinary. In 2018, his first season was a starting NFL quarterback. Mahomes won the league's Most Valuable Player award. That year, Mahomes became just the 7th player to throw for 5,000 yards and just the 3rd player to pass for 50 touchdowns in a season. The 25-year-old then led the Chiefs to their first AFC Championship game appearance since 1993 and came one overtime coin flip away from leading the Chiefs to a Super Bowl. In the 2020 season, he proved that his first full season was not just a fluke. While eventual MVP Lamar Jackson was busy lighting up on the field and impressing fans, Mahomes was as firm as ever in his place. In just 14 games, the Chiefs quarterback threw for 4,000 yards and 26 touchdowns, with only 5 interceptions. Mahomes then led an incredible comeback against the Houston Texans in the playoffs. After starting down 24-0, Mahomes threw 5 touchdowns. He followed that up with another comeback against the Titans in the AFC Championship, taking Kansas City to their first Super Bowl appearance in 50 years. And when it mattered most, after looking slow and inaccurate for 3/4 of the game, Mahomes showed that he is the best. He turned his game on in the brightest of moments and led a 10-point fourth-quarter comeback to help head coach Andy Reid and the Chiefs capture a Super Bowl championship. What sets him apart? It would be an injustice to simply describe Mahomes' play with stats. It goes beyond that. Patrick Mahomes is the most creative quarterback in the league. How Mahomes throws the ball, the way he controls it, and puts it anywhere he wants on the field is like nothing we have ever experienced. Only Aaron Rodgers comes close, but Mahomes is still miles away from him in athleticism and dynamism. Without any doubt, Mahomes makes throws that no one else in the league dares make. From no-look passes to throwing with the wrong hand, there doesn't seem to be a pass that the young signal caller won't try. Mahomes believes that his baseball training seems to have helped him become a different type of thrower than most other quarterbacks. From the way he throws to the trajectory of his arm and ball, he warms up the long toss, like baseball players. During warm-ups, you might casually see him throw 9-yard passes. The way the 25-year-old quarterback uses his feet in the pocket also shows how remarkable his intellect and creativity are. The 2018 league MVP makes all sorts of absurd plays by using his feet and body in the pocket in ways other quarterbacks can only dream of. If that's not enough, it is important to note that Patrick Mahomes is also able to run the football. He has all the tools from quickness to speed, from toughness to strength. To make any run, he needs to move the ball down the field. The perfect example of this is his touchdown run at the end of the first half of the AFC Championship game against the Tennessee Titans, one of the best runs by a quarterback in league history. Patrick Mahomes has the best arm in the NFL. Apart from his exemplary creativity, Mahomes is the most accurate quarterback in the NFL. The Chiefs' main man has a strong enough throwing arm to throw the ball 50-plus yards down the field without planting his back foot or any feet at all on the ground before release. To top it all, Mahomes is a winner. He won the regular season and Super Bowl MVP award on top of his Super Bowl championship. We have to remember that this is just a 25-year-old man we're talking about who has had less than 40 career game of football. At the moment, he is the best quarterback in the league, combining the ridiculous arm talent of Aaron Rodgers with the never-dying clutch gene of Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes has become unstoppable and unshakable. With that being said, we end today's video. What are your thoughts on Patrick Mahomes? Why do you think he's so good? Do you think the NFL will ever get a quarterback as good as he is again? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss our next video and other of our videos. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep safe.